Welcome back, YouTube, to the fourth NFL mock draft. After this, I'm not sure what I will be posting, but if I get any big news updates, like trades, Sean Watson, Russell Wilson, I'll post a video about that, and I'll let you know how I feel about it, my opinions on it, who won the trade or who not won the trade. But with the first pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence. He's been in all my mock drafts at number one. He's probably going to be like that unless something drastic happens. I'm not sure what, but he's probably going to stay at the number one pick. He's clearly the best quarterback, clearly the best prospect. 2, Jets pick Pinu Sua. Still got them picking not a quarterback because I still think they're going to get Deshaun Watson. I think he's going to go to the New York Jets. If he doesn't go to the New York Jets, I think he'll go to Miami, one of those two teams. But if he doesn't go to Miami, I think Miami Dolphins pick Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, I don't mind Tua. Tua can win because he's smart and he limits turnovers, but I don't think he pushes the field enough. He doesn't make big plays, and I think Zach Wilson's that guy that make big plays 50 yards down the field because he has an arm. Tua is really limited at that spot of his game. The fourth pick, the Falcons select Michael Parsons. I think that would be a deadly pairing with him and Deion Jones. With Deion Jones coming back, hopefully Kyle O'Neal doesn't get hurt again. Unfortunately, he has back-to-back Achilles tears. His career might be done, but I think he's a great safety if he doesn't get hurt again. The fifth pick of the draft, the Bengals select Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase would team up with his LSU partner from a couple years ago. I think that'd be a great pairing. It was him and Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins. That'd be a trio of receivers for the next 10 years, I feel like. The sixth pick, the Eagles select Devontae Smith. As a Cowboys fan, I'm not happy about this pick, but it reads this pick it feels like a Devontae Smith pick for the Eagles because he's like the type of receiver, small receiver who can make explosive plays. It just seemed like the Eagles gonna pick Devontae Smith. 7, Kwity Paye, defensive lineman from Michigan, going to Detroit, Michigan. Staying in the hometown, I think they need pass rush help, and I think this is the best pass rusher in the draft, so I think that'd be a good pick for the Lions. 8th pick of the draft, the Panthers select Justin Fields. I think to have a preseason battle with him and Teddy Bridgewater. I think Fields would win, but Teddy Bridgewater is the perfect backup. He can if Fields gets injured for 3 games, Bridgewater can come in and win 3 games because he's a very, very solid quarterback with a very big, strong arm. So I like him as a backup a lot, and Justin Fields is there a lot with Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. The 9th pick of the draft, the Broncos select Rashawn Slater. I think they need to beef up that offensive line to protect Drew Lock because he got injured last year and the online struggled. And Rashawn Slater is the second best offensive lineman not named Pinu Sua, so that'd be a good pick. The 10th pick of the with the 10th pick of the draft, the Cowboys select Patrick Surtain. I'm pretty sure I've had the Cowboys picking him every single time. I think he's the best cover cornerback in the draft. We don't really need a corner, but I think he's going to turn into a superstar corner because Trevor Diggs is good. Jordan Lewis is good. We have good corners. We just don't have a superstar corner. I really, really, really want one. I think that'll be big for us. The 11th pick, the Giants select Jalen Waddle. That would be a monster pick for Daniel Jones to have more weapons. And if they don't draft a quarterback in the second round, because there's quarterbacks that can Sam Ellinger, Kellen Mond, who knows? Maybe they go with the second, third round quarterback. You never know. The 12th pick of the draft, the 49ers select Wyatt Davis. Wyatt Davis had been dropping on people's draft boards, but not mine. I think he's a really, really great offensive lineman. And I think the 49ers can move him just about anywhere, and I think they need online help. With the 13th pick of the draft, the Chargers select Christian Darrisaw, an offensive lineman. I think you need to help Justin Herbert. He, with one of the worst O-lines in the league, he had the rookie passing touchdown record for over 4,000 passing yards, only 10 picks. He had an incredible season with that O-line. I think if you make the O-line even better, you can have an MVP-type season this year. The 14th pick of the draft, the Vikings select Caleb Farley. I think a cornerback will be good, and Caleb Farley is not a top 10 pick because he's more of an experiment corner, which isn't bad, and I think he can work out, and I think Vikings need to take a risk because I think they need a cornerback to help the defense because the defense struggled a lot last year. A lot of points. So that'd be a big pick for them. The 15th pick, the Patriots select Trey Lance. My first couple of mock drafts, it's been a Mac Jones pick here. But I really, really thought about it because the Patriots don't really have receivers who can make make plays. I think they will get some this year, but just in case, you pick a quarterback who could make plays himself. Trey Lance is a scrambling type quarterback. I think that will help. I think Bill Belichick with a scrambling type quarterback would help a lot more than Cam Newton, because I think Cam Newton has more power. I think Trey Lance is more scramble and he can run to the end zone faster. That's how I'm trying to say that. The 16th pick in the draft, the Cardinals select Zavon Collins, linebacker from Tulsa. I think this is a great pick. I think he fits the Cardinals perfectly. I think he's an athletic type of safety linebacker like Isaiah Simmons, Budda Baker. I think he just fits the Cardinals. The 17th pick of the draft, the Raiders select Gregory Rousseau. Don't really know how to say that name. My bad. The defensive line. He was supposed to be a top 5 pick, but he slid down a lot of people's draft boards. So this will help the Raiders because I think he still can be good, and they need a defensive line. So pairing him up with don't know the white dude's name for the Raiders, but I'm drawing a blank right now. My bad. The 18th pick in the draft, the Dolphins picked Travis Etienne, running back from Clemson. But like I said, the first couple of mock drafts have been Najee Harris with this pick. But I think the Dolphins are going to realize Travis is the best running back in the draft. Najee Harris is a beast, don't get me wrong, but I think Travis is definitely the best running back in the draft. Best pure running back, I should say at least. 19th pick of the draft, with Washington football team selects Kyle Pitts. That would be a great weapon for Tyler Heinicke. And I'm actually really excited to watch Tyler Heinicke start for the football team because I think he had the best performance against the Buccaneers in the playoffs. He had an explosive game against them, so I'm really excited to see how he works out for them. The 20th pick, the Bears select Rondale Moore, wide receiver out of Purdue. I feel like he just fits Chicago. He's like a physical type receiver, and he's small. Which he doesn't play like he's small. He's a physical type receiver. He is fast, though. Don't get me wrong. But I think they're going to lose Allen Robinson, so I think they get a true number 1 again. The 21st pick, the Colts select Rashad Bateman. Now, my reasoning for this pick is because I think they're going to let T.Y. Hilton go because he's going to want too much money, which is understandable because I feel like he could deserve it, but I think they're going to let him go. He's like 31, and Rashad Bateman is a 6'2", 210 receiver, so pretty big. Pairing him up with Michael Pittman, Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines, and Jack Doyle, Trey Burton will be great for them. 22nd pick, the Titans select Nick Bolton, linebacker from Missouri. I think they need beef up. You just really go to best available on defense, and you put your finger down, and you pick any defender for the Titans because their defense was one of the worst in the league last year. So I think that's an obvious pick. 23rd pick. The Jets select Javon Holland, one of my favorite studs in the draft. I think he's a great safety out of Oregon. I think he's going to be a steal of the draft this late. I think he should be a top 10 pick, but I don't think he's going to be, but he should be. I think he's going to be he's going to be deep for the rookie of the year in my mind. 21st pick, the Steelers select Trey Smith from Tennessee. Very solid O-lineman. Just had Maurice Pouncey retire, so I'm not sure if he can play center, but I think they need to beef up the online anyways. Because Alejandro Villanueva might retire too, because he's getting up there in age. So, 25th pick, the Jaguars select Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive lineman for USC, to help Trevor Lawrence out. They can help your star quarterback, make sure you protect him. They have all right weapons. They have DJ Shark, D.D. Westbrook, and Lavasta Chenault. So they have all right weapons. So I think you beef up that online some more. 26, another player that could possibly win Defensive Rookie of the Year. The linebacker out of Notre Dame. Not going to say that name. It's a toughie. 27th pick. The Ravens select Kadarius Toney. He's great route runner. I think the Ravens just get desperate at receiver. I think they need to pick any receiver, and I think he has tremendous route running to pair up with Allen Robinson, which I think is going to go to the Ravens. 28th pick, the Saints select Mac Jones. That would be dangerous because Sean Payton is a quarterback guru. He can make any quarterback into a superstar. He did it to Teddy. Shit, even James Winston threw a 50-yard touchdown pass in the playoffs. He could do it. He could do special things as quarterbacks. 29, Packers select J.C. Horn, another non-skill position player, but I do think they need a corner bad. I think J.C. Horn's a very good corner. The 30th pick of the draft, the Bills select Najee Harris. They need a running back. I'm not sure what contract Devin Singletary has, But I think you look for trades for him. I just don't think he's that good of a running back, and I think you still can get value from him. So I think they picked Joe Harris here. 31st pick, the Chiefs select Patrick Jones, a defensive lineman. I think they needed better pass rush. Chris Jones is a monster, but I think he needs help to take pressure off of him. And the 32nd pick, they don't need a D-line, but I got the Bucks picking Christian Barmore from Alabama just to make it even better. Kind of crazy, but hey, that's my mock draft. In 7 days, I'll be posting another one. Be on the lookout for some more content coming up. I'm going to think of some, and that'll be the end of the video, and peace.